I am rebuilding the most mid team in the NHL, the Seattle Kraken. The Kraken have been a team for 4 years now, and look at this. They just have the most mid stats imaginable. Look at this, boys. Forward core, E. Defense core, E. Goaltending, E. Defense is our strong suit. We have Dunn and Montour, two very good players signed at 7 mil. We have Ryker Evans, who's good, and then we have some pretty good prospects here in the system. On the forward core, however, look how many elite players we have. Matty Beniers, Shane Wright, Berkeley Catton, Capo Caco, and then our GOAT Jared McCann. Plus all of these amazing prospects such as the 9th overall pick like Jake O'Brien, 8th overall pick. So we are in a good position. However, those E's are correct. Like, this team is just mid on mid. We don't have a superstar, but we're not bad enough to be a #1 pick team. We're just kind of stuck in the middle, hoping we make magic. And the worst part about it all, the one player with super high potential that we have, the Seattle Kraken want to trade him. This is a great start. Think this would happen in real life, but this would be a crazy idea. Trading for Jason Robertson. They're trying to add a legendary scorer. Jason Robertson fits that. Here are the lines: McCann, Beniers, Everly, Kako, Stevenson, Schwartz, Catton, Wright, and Tolvanen. On defense, Ryker Evans is getting the second line treatment, so we're not doing what the Kraken are doing in real life, but I am kind of going with their lines. I'm not cheesing the game. Basically, I'm just going to wait a little bit, get to the trade deadline, see what teams are selling, because nothing really makes sense right now in terms of what could happen in real life. Normally, I would stop at January 1st or whatever, or simulate the season more intense, but I'm just trying to get to the deadline, because in this video, we're going to have to trade Shane Wright. Even though I don't want to, the Kraken want to for some reason, so we're going to trade Shane Wright and figure out a deal that makes sense. While we simulate this season, make sure you guys drop a sub down below. 90% of you guys are not subscribed, so if you did, we'd be at like 3K. So if you want to, please subscribe. At the deadline for season 1, the Kraken are very mid, 26, 29, and 6. Matty Beniers has 38 points. Catton has 34. Shane Wright has 30. But how many minutes is this guy playing? Probably more than in real life. Jared McCann only has 28. Stevenson only has 27. The offense is not going crazy. Montour and Dunn are our two leading scorers. That is embarrassing. I just think the offseason makes more sense for a Shane Wright trade, so we're going to figure that one out in a sec. But we traded Jaden Schwartz for a second and Jamie Alexiak for a second. Thankfully, we weren't as mid as I thought we were going to be. We did have a pretty low record, but we did not score many goals. Our captain had 29, and that was our leading scorer. Shane Wright had 36, whereas Catton had 46, Beniers had 51. So, I don't know if it's a good year or a bad year, because we do get a high draft pick. We're not going to draft a center this time, because it is now my turn to take over this team. Let's see what happened here. Quinn Hughes had 109 points. Nylander went crazy. The Toronto Maple Leafs have won the Stanley Cup, and the first overall pick is okay, we get number 4. That's not bad. Man, here we go. We have pick 426. We have a lot of draft picks. Forward core, E. Defense has gone a lot better. Goaltending is still an E. The Capitals want to give up the 9th pick. This is the highest pick we can go for. Shane Wright, I want to keep you, but we have to trade you. So I feel like, oh my god, they accepted it right away. We just got Cole Hudson and the 9th pick. I think I know how this draft's going to go, but we have Gavin McKenna number 1. There is an auto-generated dude at 2. Keaton Verhoff goes 3. And I guess that makes our choice really easy. Ivar Stenberg, welcome to Seattle. Now, the 9th overall pick here, we have a lot of players, but I think it's so obvious we have to team them up. Vigo Bjork, welcome to the squad. I know that's 2 playmakers. We'll figure it out later. The chemistry is there. I wonder if we can swap Jared McCann here, because, he didn't have a good year for us. I feel like it's just in our best interest not to pay him that much. We can get 12 and something else. Maybe we can get 12 and a second round pick for this, and that goes through. I just realized we drafted a center in Vigo Bjork, but that's okay. So we have Belchitz here. We could take him. We could also take Chase Reed. I haven't had Chase Reed in a rebuild this year, so I'm going to take him here. pick 34, we're going to take this guy, Oliver Suvanto, a power forward. He looks pretty good, honestly. Yeah, we've taken 3 or 4 forwards this draft. Another playmaker in the system. The good thing is we can just trade these guys. They all have really good value. I've never seen a draft where it goes on to the second row, but that's how many picks we had, and we have accumulated a couple of future superstars here. We need to get players who make money. We are so below the cap, and Philip Forsberg is on a selling team. I wonder if we can get this done. We have the St. Louis Blues second, Tampa Bay Lightning first. We have other draft picks we can throw in. Will a first, second, and third get it done? No. I'm honestly okay with giving up 2 seconds. So Minnesota Wild second. No, maybe our Kraken second will work. If not, it might be a little hard to get this trade done. What? What? We just got Philip Forsberg. And I didn't trade Capo Caco. I didn't know that would be accepted. I traded Chandler Stevenson. Like, okay, thank you, but I feel like Caco probably has more value. I wonder if that means we can get JJ Peterka for the rest of our assets. Caco in 2 seconds. Oh my god. We're going to pick up JJ Peterka now. This is going to be legendary. We made 2 incredible trades. And Anders Lee is also going to be picked up. I mean, I don't know why he wants this much money, but sure. I mean, we have the cap space. He's a power forward. And I think Lane Lambert is good. I just don't know if he's the coach for this team. So after 1 year, he's getting fired. Honestly, we might as well just fire our entire NHL and AHL coaching staff. Screw all you guys. We have never developed jack shit in the forward core, so we have to get a forwards coach who has a good teaching. I think this Czech guy is the guy. The last thing that happened this offseason, on top of getting new coaches, we signed Vince Dunn to 10 mil, but there's no trade clause, and then Riker Evans for 3.5. All are signed until this season, so we need a new assistant captain and a new captain. I think for this season we're going to run with 3 assistants and figure out who becomes the captain throughout the year. For new coach, let's see if we have higher expectations for this season. We made a couple big trades, and it still looks like he's predicting us to miss the playoffs. This is the reason I made those trades, to get our boys some help. Stenberg and Beniers have Forsberg on their line. Catton has Peterka and Lee on his line. And then, I mean, we have our 3 good defensemen over there. And then we have a lot of young talent in the AHL. We are still mid, but I don't care. I need to see how the boys are doing. Berkeley Catton, this is what I want to see. Matty Beniers, 33. Let's go. Forsberg's really helping those boys out. Lee, Peterka. Stenberg has 21 as a rookie. Even Neiman's doing crazy. The boys are buzzing. At the deadline, this team is 26, 31, and 3. Montour is leading us in scoring, but the young guys are going crazy. Looks like that first line isn't doing great. I think it's because Stenberg's not very good. Our bottom 6 is doing terrible. Like, Mahura and Lindgren need to get out of there. That's the one thing. It might look crazy, but Vigo is a playmaker. We already have Catton. We already have Ivar Stenberg. And Jacob Fowler's an elite high goalie. I mean, this could be nasty. Like, oh, what the hell? How did this go through? Yeah, I don't know why they would ever do this. I don't normally like to fleece the game, but like, they are buyers. Owen Beck's in the AHL, Bolduc's not playing, and Kapanen's in the AHL. So you know what? We will do that trade. What the hell just happened? Our team to finish out the end of the year. Neiman's gonna hop on the second line. We have like a crazy amount of depth in terms of young players. Like, we're looking nasty. 2 with almost the same record as last year. But let's see some growth from the young guys. Berkeley Catton, 62 points. Perfect. Peterka, 57. Beniers, 57. Stenberg, 46 as a rookie. The boys did not play good in the second half, but that's okay. Fowler looking pretty good. 901 save percentage. We will definitely take that. And I do want to see who led the league. Is there going to be the glitch where somebody scores 100 goals? Jets have won the Stanley Cup here, but here is the draft lottery. What is it looking like for Seattle? We get the number 2 overall pick. Oh my god, that is perfect. Did Ivar Stenberg win the Calder? Let's see. Dalibor Dvorsky won the Calder. So, I mean, that's fair enough. We gave away a lot of our draft picks this year, but it was worth it. We got some good development. Beniers is a 90, Catton's an 86, Stenberg's an 83, Dunn and Montour are 90s, Cole Hudson's an 80. It's looking good. Just Cole Hudson, Ty Nelson, and a third. Now, why would we give up all of those random assets for the chance to sign Quinn Hughes early? He has not signed an extension. And oh my god, they just accepted. What the hell just happened? Bro, we got the rights to Quinn Hughes. Now, we could take this guy, but we already have two incredible snipers. And we don't really have a power forward. Alexi Joseph, welcome to the squad. Oh man, I don't know if this is the right move, but we're going to see. Quinn Hughes accepts $20 million. Now, there is a 3-team no trade. And we can trade him anytime we need to, but I don't think we will need to. Like this, like Adam Larson, $5 million coming off, Brandon Montour, $7 million coming off. I'm sure they're Philip Forsberg, 8.5. Like, there is no way we'll run into money issues. Hopefully, Joey Decord, $5 million. That's over 20 million right there. Fortunately, with signing Quinn Hughes, we have to basically save every single penny that we can save at this point. We kind of have to do that. So Berkeley Catton, we can't really get the extra years, but we'll go 9.2 million, and he accepts that. Need to name a captain, and I mean, he's really broken out now, a 91 or 90 overall. Matty Beniers has earned that captaincy. Just for this season, we're going to put Berkeley Catton on that top line to try and grow his overall, I guess. That's kind of pretty much the tactic, because he's making a lot of money. And I mean, this team is pretty good, I can't lie. Forgot about this. I promised Quinn Hughes, line 1, power play 1. Of course you're going to be playing there, buddy. Why else would you be playing anywhere else? I personally cannot remember the last time I stepped into a regular season game in these rebuilds, but it's Quinn Hughes' NHL debut. This is a huge moment for Seattle. Oh, let's go, Quinn. Break this trap. Come on, Quinn. Quinn Hughes in. Quinn Hughes. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we're done. It's too OP. We're gonna win the cup, maybe. Offense isn't our offense is our problem. Defensively, we are the best team in the league. I don't really know how that happened. Quinn Hughes has 37 points, bro. The reason I stopped here, however, is for Jacob Fowler. What is it going to cost? $11 million. We're going to go with this. 10.25 for 6 years. There's 2 years we can trade, 2 years we can't trade, 2 years we can trade. Jacob Fowler, please sign this. If you don't sign this, I'm actually going to, I don't even know what to do. Jacob Fowler has signed. We have the boys locked up. Now let's just go be great. Hopefully, you know, if we need to, we can make some moves at the deadline, and we are set. 26-4. We have already surpassed our win total from the past 2 years. Quinn Hughes has 65. What the hell is this? What is going on right now? Peterka has 40 goals. How has that even happened? I guess playing with Catton and Beniers, he's the only guy who shoots the puck. Forsberg, there's Stenberg. You know, I was hoping for a little bit more. Maybe he asked for less on the contract though, so that's a nice little deal for us. Now, I will say -8, -10, -12. None of these guys are on the same line, which is really weird how that's working out. Our goaltenders are playing well, and there's no need to change that. Beck brought in Edward Chalet. Then we traded away Justin Falk and brought in Maverick Lamoureux. So those are two pretty good moves. We have finished the season 45, 31-6, and we have made the playoffs. This rebuild has gone so smoothly. I'm actually so surprised with how we're doing. But JJ Peterka, 57 goals. What just happened? Quinn Hughes, 89 points. That's not, you know, that's pretty good. But what just happened? JJ's not like a shooter like that. I guess just every puck went in for him this year. Yeah, it's not even like scoring was glitched this year. Just everybody just went crazy, I guess. I'm not too sure how that happened, but shout out them. Our first playoff appearance of the video, we have the Dallas Stars, who don't have Jason Robertson anymore. I'm not sure where he went, but we'll see. Jason Robertson went to the Pittsburgh Penguins, $18 million for 6 years. That is crazy. I saw that rumored the other day, which is actually really weird that it happened. But here we go, our first ever playoff game, at least in this video, and oh my goodness, we got absolutely clapped. It is 3-1, so I mean we did win one game, so we kind of have to win 3 in a row, I mean obviously. But let's see how we do. Bolduc scores. Okay, 4-2, Stenberg, Chalet, and Beniers. Okay, we do win 1. Here we go. Come on, boys. Let's go. 2-3. You know, we have a chance. Adam Larson scores. Beniers and Neiman score. We do have a third period to watch. 2 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Let's see. Okay, we have pushed it to 7. The Seattle Kraken have somehow fought their way back. Game 7. Here we go. Come on, boys. And it is 2-0 Stars. Okay, as long as we score 1, we can jump in here. Looks like it's not gonna happen here. The Dallas Stars shut us out in Game 7. Jake Ottinger makes 33 saves. We are out in round 1. You know what? Not bad at all. Mike Amadio had 4 points. Where is Quinn Hughes? What happened? Quinn Hughes had 2 points and he was a -4. You know what? We're just gonna ignore it and pretend that never happened. Well, the team that has the no-tax cheater advantage, the Florida Panthers, have won the Stanley Cup. They might get Panarin by the time this video is out. That is ridiculous. We have picked 20 in the draft. That's okay, but our forward core is a D. Peterka's up to a 90, so that's nice to see. Defense is an A+, so we just definitely need to work on the forward core. Larson, I mean, he's just taking up too much of the cap for the role that he plays. You know what? We'll send him to he's still a good player. Try and pick up 14 and 46 for 20 and Joey Decord because we have Jacob Fowler now. You know, we can throw in this Edmonton Oilers pick we just got, and that trade is accepted. I wonder if we can make this trade with Nashville moving up to 7. Wow, they just accepted it like that. We gave up a prospect, 2 seconds, and a first. I mean, it's not moving up by much, but we get our sniper, Liam Pugh. He could replace Philip Forsberg. Not only is Ivar Stenberg up to franchise, that a thing of us like playing him lower in the lineup has officially made this going to be the best contract in the NHL. $9 million for 8 years for a franchise player. That is crazy. We do need a new assistant captain. I'm not really sure what we should do here, but I guess the only option is Quinn Hughes. Let's see, are we cup contenders or do we have to make a move? Looks like we are cup contenders. That is good to see, but we do have some moves we can make. Wonder if we can get a first and maybe more even for Riker Evans and Zachary Bolduc. Let's see, first and a third not happening. What about the first? And we are going to get the first. Okay, so all we really need is that second line power forward. Joseph's going to get there eventually, so we are in no rush. You know, if we can get a rental, like a Brady Tkachuk type of rental, first in order to get a rental, we are going to have to be a good team. So let's see if we can do that. We are 34-25 or 23-5. Quinn Hughes has 70 points. Peterka has just turned into a legendary goal scorer. I mean, the boys are kind of buzzing here. We do have some minuses. Stenberg, I don't really know what's holding him back. Maybe him and Beniers just don't work well together because they're both passers. So maybe Beniers needs to move down to the second line, figure out that first line. I'm not too sure. Okay, we're going to try this. Catton, Beniers, Forsberg, Peterka, Stenberg, and Neiman. Maybe just splitting them up is going to work. Like then Forsberg can shoot. Neiman, I mean, is he a shooter? Yes. So maybe Stenberg just needs to be on his own line. 45, 29, and 8. Quinn Hughes put up 99 points. JJ Peterka put up 53. And did the plus-minus issue get solved? I don't know, but Stenberg looks like he put up a lot more points in that second half, so maybe that's the meta. He just needs to be kind of on his own playmaking line. Game isn't broken yet, but we're starting to get to that point. Did Quinn Hughes lead? Oh my god, Morgan Riley went off, bro. Round 1, we have the Anaheim Ducks. They brought back Trevor Zegras. That is diabolical. Mason Marchment is there now. I mean, they have 391 plus overall defensemen. Yo, that is crazy. We are down 3-0. There's nothing we can do. We are going to get smoked by the Anaheim Ducks. Swept in round 1. Okay, clearly we've seen this team isn't good enough to win, I don't think. I think we need to start turning the page. We have a lot of young players. We need to commit to that. And Jacob Fowler, you need to play better. Stars have won the Stanley Cup as we reach the new era almost. Or, I mean, the new decade. We do have a pick from Vegas. That's pretty good. And Montour has been an incredible player for us. But I think if we ship him out here to the Vancouver Canucks, we're going to have to give up a lot more for this draft pick. But this is the basis of a good trade. Is a decent amount to give up, I can't lie. 2 seconds a third, and Montour, that is a lot to give up, but you know what, we'll take the pick 17, and we are going to use our other third round pick to try and move up 5 spots. That's not going to work, but surely we have some like young players or random players we can throw in. Okay, we have 10, we have 16, we have 17, so with our 10th overall pick here, we're going to scroll down and take Cousins, a two-way forward, and he's an 80. Oh my goodness, this is a legendary pickup. Okay, 16, 17. Who are we going to pick up? At 16, we're going to pick up Burrows, an elite medium defensive defenseman, and then we're going to pick up Ellis, another gem medium elite defenseman. So hopefully these guys grow in time. I don't think they will, but okay, bet JJ Peterka has signed an extension. You know, it's a pretty big extension, but I think he's worth it after the amount of goals he's scored. 11.25, and we can trade it. Team is crazy, bro. Look at this. We have playmaker, power forward, sniper, two-way forward, playmaker. Like, we just have absolute legendary depth on the forward core. You know, our left side of our defense is a little weak, but we have Quinn Hughes. We have Jacob Fowler in net. This team should win the cup, honestly. I think our coach is going to think we're going to win the cup. If we don't win it this year, though, maybe we fire this coach and bring in a new guy. I'm not too sure. I honestly just skipped to the end of the year. We are pretty good enough to make the playoffs. Now all we need to do is get over that line. JJ Peterka, I mean, he's worth all that money. Catton, Stenberg, Dunn, all had over 70 points. Now, a couple guys were a minus, which is unfortunate. But you know what, we'll live with that. And in net, Jacob Fowler, I mean, I was expecting a little bit better, but I guess that's okay. Oh my, it's the 2030 glitch. Robertson and Pasternak had 77 and 74 goals. We need to turn them down. We have McDavid and Draisaitl with Matthew Savoy. I mean, that is a nasty first line. Evan Bouchard is still here. Jari is still here. This video is being filmed before the Artemi Panarin and before Gavin McKenna got charges. I'll figure out what to do about that in the future, but for right now, let's just focus on this video. Same with the Buffalo video. Don't worry if they're in the video. And let's see if we can win this thing in 6 games. And yes, we do. We are off to round number 2. Number 2, we have the Anaheim Ducks. Again, they picked up Trevor Zegras. I forgot if we beat them last year. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. And I think they beat us. I can't even remember. On Anaheim, you know you want to do it. Come on, boys. There we go. Let's go to the conference finals. Let's go to the conference finals. Okay, are we going to lose these two? Okay, we are up 3-1. Come on, Anaheim. Let's go. Okay, no, we're going to win in 6 again. We're going to win in 6. Watch this. I'm so okay. I got a little cocky, and now Game 7 is underway. Chase Reed scores. Ryan Lindgren, out of all people, scores. So we have a chance here to do something special. Bro, wait. Pause the simulation. Who took a 10-minute penalty? Somebody took a ridiculous penalty. Look at this, bro. Jake O'Brien hooking minor. Berkeley Catton double minor. Of course, Leo Carlson's going to score. Alright, Trevor Zegras score. Nope, we're not doing this. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I hate this game. We should have been in the conference finals. Mintyukov. In. Seneca. In. Blocked. Vince Dunn. Up for Joseph. In for Peterka. JJ Peterka walks in. Yes! Oh my god, how did that happen? There is no way. Don't know how that happened, but JJ Peterka has just sent us to a Game 7 overtime. The drop pass. Peterka comes in. What a snipe. and we win these. Okay, game 7 overtime. We are going into coach mode here. We are watching this game to see who comes out on top. Here we go. We have done it. In the final minute of the second overtime, the Seattle Kraken are moving on. I know I do this thing every time where I don't actually show the goal going in, but that's like why would I watch the CPU play and actually commentate and ruin my entire voice, bro? It was an absolute banger by JJ Peterka. What a nip, top cheddar. But then the CPU versus CPU, Yanni Neiman gets a puck randomly, shoots it. You can't even see him. Good job. Conference finals, we have a 34-year-old Nate Mack and the Colorado Avalanche. Look at the amount of How did they get Nurenschneider? What? How did this even happen? An elite medium top 10 prospect fell to them at 19. That is ridiculous. Still have Cale Makar. I mean, this is crazy. We upset in 2022, so there's a chance that we beat them. I'm not, predicting it, but it is 2-2. This is a very important game 5. 5, we still have our jump in available. We'll see if we have to use it. Liam Pugh scores to open the scoring. Nobody else has pot one yet. Ivar Stenberg scores. Martin H scores with 14 seconds left, but Ivar Stenberg gets the game winner, the Mickey Mouse game winner. And the Seattle Kraken are 1 game away from the finals. Come on, boys. This is our chance to make it to the finals. Jake O'Brien as a shorty. Ryan Strome, he's probably 50 years old. Bro, his kid is probably the same age as Jake O'Brien. He scores. And down to the wire here. Is anybody going to score in regulation? 2 minutes, 1 minute. We have overtime. Let's watch this thing go. We have a chance to go to the finals. We go. A chance to head to the finals. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, here's Makar. Cale Makar's in. Cale Makar in. Breakaway. Nice save. Fowler. Oh, what a save by Jacob Fowler. Lindgren in. Lindgren. Peterka shooting. Save. Oh, Joseph gets it back in. Stenberg in. Ivar Stenberg. Yes! Yes! Ivar Stenberg! And we are headed to the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go. Stanley Cup Finals for the Seattle Kraken. First time in franchise history. And who else? Ivar Stenberg. Nears needs shampoo ASAP. He needs conditioner. He needs some sort of hair cream. Like, bro's flow is dust, but I mean he's a go Vlachav, I mean Vaclav Seabach. What a legendary coach. We had their draft picks, and now we are taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Gensel, Point, Kucherov. They somehow got Dorofeyev. I don't know how that's even possible, but the no tax is real. Hopefully Bettman's retired at this point. We have no tax too, but here is our team. I mean, it's looking pretty good. I like how our second line's better than our first line. We have the young skill up top. We have the shutdown, scoring line here. We have a scoring third line. We have shutdown fourth line. I mean, Quinn Hughes, what a pickup. Has to be the best contract in the league. Chase Reed is on $1 million for 2 years. That is crazy. And then in net, we have Jacob Fowler, 90 overall, who is buzzing this playoffs. Calendar sim and win. But here we go. First period of the first finals games. Carson Rakoff scores. The Tampa Bay Lightning have experience, and they take game 1. 2, we cannot lose both at home. That would be embarrassing. Braden Okay, we need to switch something up. Switched a bunch of the lines around. Hopefully that helps us here. 1-0 Jake Gensel, 2-1 Liam Pugh. So we are in a close game here. Honestly, I could see us using our jump in game 3. Reed has tied this thing at 2, so it's a 2-2 hockey game. Will we be heading to overtime? I'm not too sure. Power play for the Seattle Kraken. We have a power play heading into overtime. Let's win this game. Oh, JJ Peterka back in. JJ Peterka in. JJ Peterka all the way. Peterka in. Oh my god, what a goal. JJ Peterka keeps us in there. Big overtime win. So now we have to build on that. Peterka and Pugh. Okay, 4-2 of course, and the Tampa Bay Lightning have taken a 3-1 lead. Let's go period by period and hope that we somehow take this game. Nick Paul has scored, and hopefully that is not the last of us. Vince Dunn has tied this game. Come on, boys. We need a miracle. We need somebody to step up. We need to be LeBron in his prime. Down to the wire here. 2 minutes, 1 minute. And looks like the Seattle Kraken will have to do it in overtime. Nice read. Kucherov in. And Nikita Kucherov wins the Tampa Bay Lightning the Stanley Cup. While since we lost the Stanley Cup. But shout out to Tampa Bay Lightning and Kucherov, man. But we will be back next year. Mark my words. So close, yet so far. Our first trophy in franchise history. Quinn Hughes wins the Norris, but we are going to come back next year. We have the craziest opportunity right now. We can team up Jack and Luke, bro. I have to do it. I literally have to sell my soul and do it. Hughes has accepted our offer. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. We can still sign Philip Forsberg. Why can I do this with my life? This was the craziest season ever for the Seattle Kraken, but exactly like I promised back in the at the Stanley Cup Finals, man, this was a legendary run. It was a 55-win season for the Kraken. Jack Hughes put up 116 points. Ivar Stenberg had 102. Quinn Hughes with his brother had 99. Peterka had 68 goals. Catton had 97 goals. Forsberg had 48 goals. This is what happens when you get the correct player types playing around each other. You just have magic. Actually, the funny thing is, in this playoff run, Matty Beniers actually got injured for a couple games. You can see that he got injured, but look at this team. The amount of random moves we made. I mean, this team is so stacked. Special thing is this playoff run, up 3-1 in the first round. I just simulated through because I was like, okay, well, we won 8-0 in the game 7. Next up, the Edmonton Oilers, they pushed it and we won the game 7. Next up, down 3-0. I just was like, okay, let me go to the next season. We win that in a reverse sweep. We are back in the Stanley Cup Finals, back-to-back years, except this time we dropped Vince Dunn and we got Jack Hughes. And oh my goodness, the Toronto Maple Leafs, Nyes Matthews, Nylander, they still have Cowan, Domi is still there. It's a good team, it's a pretty good team. We win that first game 10-3. The second game, and Malhotra has been injured. Malhotra is a good player. I mean, he's the 85 overall, first overall pick that we traded for. I don't even remember how we got him. We did lose game 2 without Malhotra, but we do win game 3. Okay, this is a huge game 4. We do lose, and Jack Hughes has been injured. If Malhotra is available to play, okay, he is. Do we risk the injury, or do we wait until game 6? I trust our depth. Can we win game 5? The best of 3, we have home ice advantage. Forsberg and Hughes scored. Alexi Joseph has made it 3-2. All we need to do is hold on. We still have our jump in. And Philip Forsberg, there we go. Boys, just hold on, Jacob. Hold on, Jacob Fowler. And there we go. Berkeley Catton with the empty netter. And we are 1 game away from a Stanley Cup championship. Unfortunately, I pretty much think Jack Hughes is done for the playoffs. So actually, we're going to go Malhotra in that Jack Hughes spot. Then we're going to go Nyman there. And we're going to put Cousins back where he was. We're going to have to win the cup without Jack Hughes. Let's try and honor Jack Hughes because I think he holds one of these records. But Matty Beniers is the all-time leader in games played and points. JJ Peterka has the most goals. Dunn has the most assists. Single season, JJ Peterka has the most goals. Jack Hughes has the most points. Hughes has the most assists. And Jacob Fowler has the most wins. This is the best era of Seattle Kraken hockey. Cap it off with a championship. 2 chances. Cole scores. It is 4-3. Stenberg and Chase Reed. John Marino is going to score. They do have the home ice here, but let's see what we can do. Koivunen has scored, which means we are headed to our 4th Game 7. We have played the max amount of games in this playoff run. Okay, this has to be a record. Most points by a defenseman in the playoffs, 100%. Jack Hughes, 31 points. He would have more, but he's injured. Catton, 31. Peterka, 30. Forsberg has 17 goals. Stenberg, Reed, all of the boys have showed up here in the playoffs. It has been a team effort. One game will decide our entire season. Come on, boys. Let's go. ×8 the whole way. And JJ Peterka starts off the game. Malhotra, that first line is coming up clutch. Peterka and Malhotra. Now, unfortunately, we don't have Jack Hughes. But, man, these guys are stepping up. Our first line, Ivar Stenberg. Reed, that first ever draft. 4-0. Carson Rakoff and OG Kraken. 5-0. Seattle. We have a chance here. As long as we don't blow it, we have a chance to make history. Matthews has scored, but oh baby, it is heading down to the wire. That is all the action that would be needed. All the action happening, and the Seattle Kraken are going to be Stanley Cup champions for the first time in franchise history in 2031. We have teamed up the Hughes brothers. We have stolen Jacob Fowler. This might be the most unrealistic rebuild I've done, and yet this might be the greatest rebuild we have ever pulled off. Hughes, yes it is. Quinn Hughes is a Conn Smythe Trophy winner, and you know what? A lot of the moves actually weren't unrealistic. They were just luck in the draft, or signing Quinn Hughes, signing Jack Hughes. The only unrealistic thing I would say is Jacob Fowler, and he didn't even play well. Man, I hope this happens for Kraken fan. We started the video trading Shane Wright, and we end with Matty Beniers lifting the Stanley Cup 10 years after he was drafted. What a poetic ending. Quinn, it doesn't even matter if it's on the Kraken. Quinn Hughes and Jack Hughes lifting the cup together. Is Berkeley Catton, and one of the OG Seattle Kraken. Doesn't look like him at all, but you know what? He's a Stanley Cup champion. Stick on the ice trades for this guy in every video. He's an elite medium in the rosters I use, so we can't trade for him every video, but JJ Peterka is a Stanley Cup champion. Here it is, your 2031, I think, or 2032 Seattle Kraken, the Stanley Cup champions. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to watch another video, click on screen right now.